Hey guys, welcome back to the last video in the Drawtectives dice series. If you don't know what's going on, I am making dice based on a YouTube series wherein a group of artists play a storytelling game together. One person creates a world, and 3 people are playing as characters in that world and drawing pictures to try and find clues to solve a mystery. In this video, we're going to make dice based on the character Jancy True, played by the game master Julia. Jancy is a private investigator, and she takes in the 3 player characters as her protégés. They kind of adopt her as their mom, I guess. I don't know if she really wants to be their mom, but the player characters have decided this. Jancy's very competent. She knows what's going on the whole time, but she acts as a guide for the player characters and a straight man to their shenanigans. I decided to make dice based off of her outfit mostly. She wears a suit that's kind of like a Payne's gray, a blue gray, so I went for that for the base color. And then I went and took the rest of the colors from her outfit and figured out some shapes and designs I thought would make sense. She seems like a very straight-laced sort of person, so I wanted some very sharp and angled shapes in there. I actually tried doing some things with curves with the red color before deciding on doing the corners and the triangles like this, and it just didn't feel quite right. I'm much happier with the sharp edges of the red. I really liked the contrast of the red against the gray. I thought it really popped. And then for the gold, I did a bunch of eye shapes, like her badge. She has her private eye pin, that's like the symbol of her what do you call it, business? Her private investigation business? And it is a gold eye with a purple center to it, so I just did a bunch of those eyes on there. And then I felt like it needed a little something more. It needed some detail in there, because it was a lot of big shapes, so I went and added a bunch of little gold dots in various patterns as well to give it a little bit more of some variation in size of the details. And it kind of emulates like the buttons on her shirt and her jacket and such as well. Got those all painted up, and then it was time to put them into the actual dice. Obviously these didn't have any numbers on them, so I needed to put them into some molds that did have numbers. I went and covered them in some clear resin before putting them in the molds, just so that hopefully all of those numbers and stuff would get filled in, we wouldn't have any gaps. I did realize in the middle of putting all of the blanks into the molds that I wanted them arranged a certain way, because I had an idea for how I wanted to ink the numbers, and for that to turn out good, I wanted certain faces to be at the top of the dice. I have the lowest number at the top of these molds, so I had to think about which direction they were supposed to go in. So I took the ones out that I'd already put in, and I re-put them into the molds in the direction that I wanted. Went and put the lids on and put them into the pressure pot for 24 hours to get rid of all of the air bubbles in there, and then we can come back and I can unmold them. I really like how that shimmer turned out in that gray color. It adds quite a bit there with the satin colors of all of the red and the purple, and then you have that shimmer of the gold and the silver. It's nice. I wanted to bring in the white from her outfit as well, so I inked most of the numbers in white. And then I thought it would be fun to do the highest number a different color, which is why I went and re-rotated all of the blanks in the molds to make sure that there was a side that was either just gray or red, didn't have any of the purple or the gold in it at the top, because I went and did the highest numbers in gold, and I wanted them to stand out. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, this is the last video in the Drawtectives dice series, so keep an eye out for another series coming soon, but I am looking for ideas for more things I should make dice based on. So if you have a suggestion, please leave it down in the description. I would love to hear just ideas for what I should make next. You can see how they turned out. I'm quite happy with them. I think that the gold, the highest number, was really fun. I think I want to do this sort of design again with the painted on geometric designs. It just turned out cool. Feels like it matches the character really well too, with it being very clean lines, very like bold but simple shapes. And the colors, I think the colors match really well. If you aren't familiar with the series Drawtectives, I will leave a link to the first episode down in the description below. I want to go ahead and thank my patrons for making stuff like this possible. I really appreciate it, guys. If you want to see more stuff like this in the future, please go ahead and drop a subscribe. I'm working towards getting to 1,000 subscribers, so that'd be really cool. Have a good one. Bye!